What's Paris like in 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. What's up, Jaycationers? We are here in Barcelona Airport Terminal 1. We are off to Paris, France. It's been about 7 years since I've been back to Paris. Last time I was there, I was with Momcation and Brocation and Dadcation. This time around, we're doing a solo trip there. Want to see how it is 7 years later, and we will check out some great restaurants, find some Steak Frites, and enjoy all the big landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, and do some shopping. So come along with me. We're actually taking a Vueling flight at 10:05 in the morning. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours to Paris from Barcelona. And we're flying actually into Charles de Gaulle Airport and then taking the train in. So come along and let's check out Paris. For this flight, we're actually flying out of Terminal 1, where Vueling flies out of. Last time when we went to Italia earlier in the week, we were Terminal 2. This place has a ton of shopping. There's a Barcelona store, a FC Barcelona store, Mango, Deciduel. They have it all here. I actually have time to go to the lounge, so I have access. So let's go to Sala Pau Casals. Gate info in 46 minutes. They have a ton of food here. We got bocadillos, salads, hot dogs, anything you may need. Even got sandwiches, mini breakfast wraps, and a ton of flatbread. I actually love the lounge here because they have a nice array in the buffet. They have the tortilla de patata, cold cuts, cheese, and a chicken bocadillo. And they also have Aquarius and coffee. And then you can keep track of what gate you're going to on the board here. And there's plenty of lounge areas. They got couches, chairs, and everything. Just sitting here, grabbing some food. Great lounges like this also gives you the incentive to come here a little early so you're not rushing, taking your time. Still kind of a little hot in here though. Love the Aquarius. Hydrate up before the flight. Walking over to my gate, so the gate number shows up usually exactly an hour before the flight takes off. I'm in B35. This terminal is a lot bigger than Terminal 2, so you want to give yourself some extra time to get there. I do want to be one of the last on the plane because I'm sitting in the back in the middle seat. I'm gonna wait till the very end to get in line. Here at my gate, just waiting, trying to be one of the last to board. When you're in the back, in the middle seats, you want to not rush into the plane, because I don't want to stay there that long. How about you guys? Do you like getting on the plane last or early so you're chilling? It really depends for me, but in this case, we're gonna get on last. Just touched down in France. Made it back to Paris after an hour and a half flight, and it's kind of cold here. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably like low 60s, maybe even high 50s. I took Vueling. This is Charles de Gaulle Airport. You have to deboard here and take a bus. Quick bus ride and we're here in Paris. I gotta find the RER train now. Here in the exit, and it'll take me about an hour to get to my hotel. So we need to find the RERB and get in to Paris. So the RERB will take you all the way to Gare du Nord, and I'm actually staying my first night in the 3rd arrondissement, which is kind of near the Louvre and Les Halles. I booked that because I wanted to check out all the shopping over there, as well as get to the Champs-Élysées and the Eiffel Tower. And then tomorrow morning I can wake up early and take the RER to Disneyland. I also made an executive decision not to bring a jacket because I thought it wasn't gonna be cold. I might be regretting that. Hopefully I can hold off till tomorrow to get a hoodie because I want to get a Disneyland Paris hoodie. I don't know, we'll see. I might have to hop in a store and grab something. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking over these next 72 hours. 3 days in Paris. Here at the airport too, because we're in Terminal 3 and I think the RER is in Terminal 1 or 2. So we gotta walk all the way there in the cold through this hobbit hole. It is 10 degrees hotter in Barcelona than it is here in Paris. I'm actually not complaining that it's cold because I'd rather have it cold than unbearably hot. If I have to get a hoodie, I have to get a hoodie. It's also great that there's a Carrefour City here at the airport, so if you want to pick up snacks and waters when you get here, you can do that too. But we're just gonna go straight to the RER. So you're gonna wanna find the automatic machines here and get your tickets have your credit card ready to go. So it's 14 euro to get to the city. And I had to buy a Navigo pass, which will also act as my card. So it's 16 euro. Gonna have to pay for that with the credit card. All right, we're good to go. All right, we're good to go. Now, just gotta find the RERB train line. RERB 22 and 24. Looks like people are waiting, so I'm guessing 24 is the trains to Paris. So this is the route. It's coming in 11 minutes, and I'm gonna take it all the way to Paris Gare du Nord. All right, made it to the RERB. So we're in the Stade de France stop right now. We got one more stop to go, and then we have to switch over to the RERE. Almost there, next stop. All right, just made it here to Gare du Nord. Gotta hop on the RERE. So many people in this train station, but we're here. Found it, RERE, to the left. This place is busy. It's a Saturday today. All right, got an RER train leaving in 3 minutes from 54, and I need to get off in a stop or two. And then I have to take a bus. And I think with the bus, I have to use my card, my credit card. I think the transfers only end with the RER and metros. All right, we made it on to the RERE. So it's just one stop from Magenta to Haussmann. Quick ride on the RERE, and now we're here in the Haussmann Saint-Lazare stop. Gotta get on Rue de Havre. I'm actually leaving through Orly Airport, the other airport here in Paris, so I don't have to retrace my steps here. All right, easy, found the bus stop, bus 21. Just gotta wait for that. And we're here by Gare Saint-Lazare. There's Krispy Kreme and a Flying Tiger and an orange SIM card spot. With the golden arches, but we're not looking for golden arches or Krispy Kreme here. We're looking for some French spots. A lot of people on e-bikes here too. So that's the 95. We're looking for the 21. It says the 21 comes in 5 minutes. And there it is, bus 21, like Ladanian Tomlinson. That is the Opera House. Shoot, my credit card didn't work, so I'm gonna have to figure out something. It's a huge green screen here in the Opera. I kind of screwed up that bus ride. I didn't pay my fare, so good thing I didn't get caught. I was trying to pay the guy and he was like, didn't understand me. I guess I just got to get my Navigo card filled up. Dang it. I watched all those YouTube videos and I still screw up, but it's all good. We're near my hotel now. So this is the opera area, so I kind of know my way. We're really near the Louvre. I'm just following my map to get me to walk there. So as I was packing, I asked myself, what could I do to make my backpack lighter? Oh, I just won't bring my jacket. Big mistake. Number 2, oh, I won't bring my umbrella. Another big mistake. Apparently, we've made it to the area where the jumping pics take place. Look at this. Everybody's getting up on these pedestals over here and jumping. I'm just trying to get to my hotel first. Ooh, they even have taller jumping things. There we go. We got on it. So this area is the Jardin du Palais Royal. I will try my best to pronounce these French words, but if you guys don't know and you're not longtime Jaycationers, I've said this before in my French vlogs. I failed French in middle school, and that was the only class I've ever failed. Well, no, that's a lie. I failed the finance class in college, but that was the only class I ever failed in middle school and high school. We're getting misted on right now, but you can't deny the elegance of this city and seeing all these beautiful buildings. Look at that dome right there down the way. All right, we found it. Hotel Crayon Rouge, right next to this Lactem Cafe. There it is, Hotel Crayon Rouge. I found it on Chase Travel. Looked like a nice boutique hotel, and it's really near everything. Welcome to my petite room. We're here for one night. I like the decorations though. The wallpaper, the TV is actually pretty big. We're not here to watch TV. And I like the colorfulness of Hotel Crayon. Old school phone over here. They give you a water kettle as well as some Lipton tea. Looks like there might be some coffee there too. Nice quaint little bathroom. Ooh, rainfall shower. Petite sink. I love this oval mirror. That's very regal. And you get vanity set. Ooh, Le Occitan toiletries. That's a really good brand. Impressive. And then a low to the ground toilet with your toilet paper and trash can. There is a luggage rack over there. You got reading lights. And let's see what the view's like. And we got the view of the street. Also in the cabinet, there is a hairdryer and about 5 hangers, as well as a safe. So we can leave my belongings in there. I literally just took like a 20-30 minute nap while I let my camera and my stuff recharge. You know, we traveled quite a bit today, so I just wanted to take it a little slow because we're a little older now. We don't have the energy that we used to. I've been here many times, but time is wasting. So let's go check out more of Paris. Really nice hallways, small boutique hotel. I like the red staircases, and it's a spiral staircase down there. Nice carpet, and we are in room 207. This is the elevator. They show you all the information on breakfast and transfers to the airport and other train stations. And we're headed out. So the sun has come out, but the hotel does have umbrellas that they loan you, so I'll take it just in case. You never know. We're by the Banque de France. Let's start walking. This is Place de Victory. Really nice plaza here. I love this. Look at this. Hello Kitty holding a baguette. Look how cute these tables are outside. Hello Kitty with baguettes. This place is called Nelson's. Wow, they have a nice balcony up there with some fine dining. It's actually become kind of nice out. Made it to the underground here of Les Halles, and I wanted to fill up my Metro card while I can. Over here, Châtelet Les Halles. Oh, there's a Bershka. Nice. It's been like 7 years since I've been here, but I do remember this area. I was walking here with Brocation. 2019 is such a long time ago already. Crazy. So this is their Westfield shopping center, really close to my hotel. That was only like a 10-minute walk. This is what you call a crazy busy Saturday in Paris, here in the Les Halles area. Now here at the Nike, they have a ton of the French gear, Mbappe style. Ooh, soccer store. This could be dangerous. This could be really dangerous for me. All right, I got nothing. Whew. I need to shop wisely here because I'm still going to Disneyland and going to WWE Raw. We have to be wise with our shopping. I've actually never been let down by a place called Baobab. And they do have kebabs here, so I think I am gonna grab one because I'm gonna have dinner in 3 hours, but I need to eat. All right, are we gonna grab some? I think so. Let's do it. All right, got the kebab. It's actually €10.80. I got the water with fries, and they even give you some olives and peppers on the side. It's 4 p.m. I'm gonna go crazy if I don't eat right now, so. Ooh, nice tzatziki sauce. It's actually a tasty falafel. Gonna enjoy this. So here's the thing about Baobab. They promote €5.90 kebabs, but you can only get it for takeaway, and it's an extra $1 for the fries, and it's only from like 2 to 6 in the afternoon. If you want to sit there and eat, you're gonna have to pay $8 for it, or $8.50 if you want the fries. You're paying a little more. It was good, I'll give you that, but yeah, I paid an extra $3.50 to eat there, sit down and chill. Padre jerseys in France. We're now walking here in the Marais area. Gonna check out some stores over here and stay close to where I'm eating dinner tonight, which is somewhere within this neighborhood. Now passing the Archives Nationales, the National Archives. I'm telling you, cafe culture here is crazy. Everywhere you go. Back in the day, this used to be one of the only Uniqlos I've had access to, and I always check it out here in the Marais. Momcation wants something from there, so we're gonna check it. It's a beautiful Uniqlo. You walk into this courtyard, tons of plants. There's so many things over here. Momcation wants a Paris shirt. Oh, Momcation wanted a Uniqlo Paris shirt, but I don't think they have it. We'll keep looking around though. All right, I found a custom design that says Paris from Antoine Carbonneau. We'll get it made. Look at all these clothing artifacts that they have down here in the bottom floor of Uniqlo. That's awesome. There they go, printing the shirt. So I have to go downstairs and pay for it, and it's coming out now as we speak. We're filming something right now, and I just saw the Osmo Pocket 4 come out, the 4P. Dude, that's crazy. The guy right down there on the street is using the Osmo Pocket 4P. There's this whole camera crew following him, multiple cameras. Looks like some sort of Korean thing going on here. People are excited to see the Korean actors. I was excited to see the Osmo Pocket 4P in the flesh. I wish I had my camera out when it passed me. I hope that means it's coming out soon. It's really awesome being back here after all these years. 7 years, went through a pandemic, and my channel finally got established. I'm not even in a rush to see all the landmarks because I've seen them all, but we'll definitely try to go to Notre-Dame. It's close by. I heard good things about this place, King Falafel Palace. And we're really close to the famous touristy one, Lao Du Falafel. I think it's closed on a Saturday for some reason. It is the famous Lao Du Falafel, but it's closed on Saturdays. I'm not sure if I'll try it this time around because I just had that falafel at Baobab, which was pretty decent. I also heard this place called Jaydaheat has really good falafels too. There's another alternative. This is like falafel central over here in this area in the Marais and Les Halles. One of my favorite parts of the city is the Ile de Saint Louis, the island, and it is just down the way over here. We're gonna walk towards the Seine. We're walking by this cafe called Le Peloton Cafe. A YouTuber that I watch, Jay Swanson, he goes here a lot. I think his friends own it. Here we are by the River Seine and the Ile de Saint Louis, where they have Bertillon ice cream. Ooh, I might have some room for some Bertillon ice cream if it's open. It's usually closed when I go by. People on the river cruise here on the Seine. Wow, look at that. Clouds are all broken up. You can see the towers of Notre-Dame. There's just a beauty to the city, even during the day. It's even nicer here at night. Beautiful area to sit and just watch the boats go by and people walking, kids playing in the playground. No other city like this. Paris, France. I'm looking out for that creepy marionette store that I remember passing by here. Creeps me out every time. Here it is. This is that marionette shop that I was telling you guys about. That's as close as I'll go. Okay, Bertillon is right across the street. Also good that there's a Carrefour Express here. I have to grab some waters. This is the OG Bertillon ice cream. Look at the line right now just to get ice cream. That's ridiculous. That's at least 30 minutes of a line. Wow. Powerade and Chardonnay. What do you say? Oh, I forgot about Orange Gina. I might have to get me an Orange Gina, like old time's sake. It's the simple things in life, like Orange Gina. Ooh, yeah, baby. Can't wait to have it. So they do sell this in places like Trader Joe's, but it's not the same than having it in Paris where I first tried it a long time ago, like 2010. Oh, nice and cold Orangina. Merci beaucoup. Bruh, these things are crazy. Beautiful red and gold awning here, right by the river. I'm trying to make my way towards Notre-Dame. Check that off the list. Crossing over to the mainland again. And there it is, Notre-Dame peeking in the distance. Last time I was here, the fire at the Notre-Dame hadn't occurred. Or did it? When was this fire? No, I think it already did occur last time I was here. But it's getting there. They're fixing different parts of it now. They're trying to restore it to its old glory. It happened on April 15th, 2019. We came here in June or July of 2019. So it already had happened. Wow, look at the lines to get in to Notre-Dame. You need a reservation, but here it is. Ah, beautiful. It's even more majestical at night. This is a sight to see, the Notre-Dame, and all these people trying to go in. I still remember seeing Notre-Dame burning down on the news in 2019. And then who knew that half a year after that, Kobe would pass away in a devastating, tragic helicopter crash, and the pandemic would hit in 2020. Crazy. It took me 7 years to get back here. I'd always thought I'd come back, but damn, 7 years is a long time. I got a dinner reservation at 7 tonight, so I'm gonna walk over there. It's about a 26-minute walk, and I hope that re-energizes me so I can go over to the Eiffel Tower and experience it at night. Although I'm sneezing a ton, I notice a lot of people are sneezing too, so it is definitely the same type of allergy weather that Torino had brought me. Check out these colorful umbrellas here in the Marais. We're slowly making our way towards our restaurant for the evening. One random suggestion for foreigners: don't have your headphones on all the time. Listen to all the different languages that are being spoken around you and the sounds of the city. It's pretty interesting. I usually have my headphones on when I'm in places like this, but when you listen, it's fun. This sign says, "Hello world." It's a closed off street. Kids are playing soccer on the streets, or sorry, football, headed to the upper part of the Marais. So this place is called Les Halles, Retour. And they have a very simple menu. I got a reservation on it for 7 o'clock and it's 6:50, so we're good to go. So they have a very simple menu. Got some entrees, plates, and desserts. Just a handful of everything. Drink menu, beers, ciders, cocktails, and wines. Of course, we're in France, I gotta have some wines. Something red tonight. So we're starting off with a Pinot Noir from France, of course. You gotta have a Pinot. Amazing. This is gonna pair well with the steak that I'm ordering today, and we're gonna try escargot, guys. It's been a minute. We're gonna have escargot. Look at all the cutlery. This is for the escargot that's coming. Comes in 6. This is really good. Pinot Noir. Loving it. We're starting off with the snails, the escargot. So excited to try the escargot again. So this is designed to help you get the snail out. Digging for it. There it is. Ooh, this looks good. Nice and buttery, nice and chewy.
It's gonna be on the couch upstairs, guys. First right.
Fantastic. And then they give you these little breads so you can dip it. That's a really great sauce. It's like those cranes, those gachapon cranes. Cheers. Love the music, love the ambiance. We're eating here at the bar. Escargot. Dinner is served. I went with the filet mignon. Got it cooked medium rare. You get 2 sides, so I got the salad and their string fries. Comes with blue cheese and chimichurri. Blue cheese first. Blue cheese is fire. So good. Oh wow, this feels tender already. Filet mignon. Let's just try it. Oh yeah, the char on this is amazing. Medium rare is the way to go. Try it with the chimichurri sauce. It's a little spicy, they said. That's really good chimichurri. Oh, we're gonna devour this steak. Blue cheese heaven and the side salad. Very nice light dressing to it. This is an amazing meal. Second glass of wine, I got a Merlot. It's so good. Straight beasted. Let's go. This place was amazing. I'll always remember the Steak Frites here. Shout out to Pablo. Really great service in there. People there are really nice, really welcoming. And sat at the bar, great escargot. I'm glad I made that as a reservation. My first reservation when I booked this trip. It's just past 8 p.m. here in Paris. The sun doesn't set till about 9:50. I think I'm gonna walk back to my hotel. It's about a 25-minute walk. Head over to the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower. This is the only chance I'm gonna be able to see those two at night. Why not? I gotta power through even though I gotta wake up early tomorrow to go to Disneyland. This is definitely a biking city. The one thing I'm afraid of is getting ran over by freaking bikes over here. Always gotta keep your head on a swivel. Also, just like in Turin, my allergies have been activated. In Barcelona, they're good, but Turin and here, no bueno. Really nice, quaint lobby in here. I love the wallpaper with vino on it. There's books here, nice lounge area, very colorful. Going up to freshen up and take about a half-hour break, then Louvre and Eiffel Tower we go. Just took a 30-minute nap. My allergies are still killing me, but we're gonna power through, go to the Louvre, take a bus to Eiffel Tower, have a glass of wine, watch the Eiffel Tower sparkle, then bus back, go to bed here by like 11:30, and then be up by 4:30 to go to Disneyland. What a marathon. Let's go. Look at the architecture in this building. Pretty cool design. People inside here enjoying the artwork. We are walking over to the Louvre. My hotel is only a 7-minute walk to the Louvre. Just want to take a picture in front of the pyramid. Wow, there's a huge line here at the Cartier Contemporary Art Building. There's even performances going on here. And there is the famous Metropolitan sign. We saw this in Montreal as a gift from Paris to Montreal, and now we're looking at a real one. So many people still around here. 9:30 at night. We're right by the entrance of the Louvre. This is the front area. And in the distance is my first sight of the Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower. We're going there next. Oh, boo, it's blocked off. There is the Louvre Pyramid, one of the entrances to the Louvre, one of the main entrances, the most popular one. The clouds are making the sky look so nice. It accentuates the romanticness of this city. We're gonna hop on a 69 bus to the Tour Eiffel. There it is, the 69 bus to Champ de Mars. Well, Eiffel Tower, we meet again. 7 years later. Beautiful as the sun is setting and night is starting to fall, and it's already past 10 o'clock at night here. There it is, the beautiful Eiffel Tower. Speaking of Emily in Paris, look at this restaurant. It's called Emily Restaurant. Beautiful flowers, and it's overlooking the Eiffel Tower. Sitting down, having a Merlot here right by the Eiffel Tower. No view, but I had to use the restroom, so. So good. Vino in Paris. Just over that way is the Eiffel Tower. I do want to catch the 11 o'clock show. Just over that way is the Eiffel Tower. I do want to catch the 11 o'clock show. Use the restroom when I started and use the restroom when I finished. Now we have 8 minutes to get to the Eiffel Tower to watch the light show. The good news is it's just right here. I know we have one in Vegas, but nothing beats the real thing. This thing is huge. The most iconic tower in the world. I can glance at this for an hour. It is finally nightfall and the sky is gorgeous. Clock's about to hit 11 p.m. So the light show only lasts about 5 minutes, so should happen in any minute. Because it's 10:59 from the time I press record. Just love the sparkling lights. There it goes. Beautiful. I love how everybody's cheering. Look at that. I see this in Vegas and I don't even pay attention, but here, it's the real thing. So it lasts only 5 minutes. It starts right at the top of the hour. So from 11 to 11:05, beautiful sparkles of the City of Lights. And just as fast as it started, it is now over. And I got my little picture op in here, right at the corner. I did buy a bottle of Chardonnay, a small one, and brought a glass from my hotel room to hang out here by the Eiffel Tower, so we might as well do it. It's not every day you get to enjoy a Chardonnay in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. So cheers to the Jaycation Nation. And this was only like €3. The glass that I just had was €10 over at the place that I had to use the restroom at. There's still people up there. Even though you're in the Eiffel Tower looking out at Paris, I'd rather be looking at it. Gorgeous. Ooh, I just saw ratatouille going through the bushes here. So it's about 11:15 at night. So many people are here just chilling out, having a picnic, having a drink. It is past my bedtime. I gotta go back to the hotel, catch a bus. I think it's the 72 bus, and head over to Disneyland tomorrow. But we will continue this vlog because I'm doing all the Disney stuff separately. So stay tuned for that video. But when we come back to this, it'll be Monday for Monday Night Raw. Trying to find the 72 bus, see if I can get back to my hotel in good time. Thank you, Eiffel Tower. You're always amazing. Taking a nice walk down the river Seine. Look at all the people on the boats right now, passing by the Tour Eiffel. I was gonna take the bus back, but I might just walk. I have a feeling I'm gonna be walking a lot. I might get a Lime bike. Well, I ended up getting a Lime bike. Be way too far of a walk this time of the night. So got a Lime bike. Instead of an hour walk back, it'll be about 10-minute ride back. I'm tired. So the bike ride cost me €7.90. It was an €8 ride home. Nothing is cheap in this city, but hey, I chose to go here. That was fun though, I ain't gonna lie. I got confused with the bike lanes and all that, but I still had a great time riding that. Now I need to find my hotel. Of course there's a bike parking area right by my hotel, which is, my hotel's right there.
The next day.
Good morning, Jaycationers. Change of plans. I wanted to do the Disney Extra Time, which you get into the park early, and I heard it opens at 7, but then I looked at the schedule and the park's open at 9:30, so wouldn't that mean an hour early is 8:30? I was so tired from last night. It was a debacle getting back from the Eiffel Tower. I had to bike back here, so I decided I needed more sleep. I can't go on this way. So I slept in, I'm all showered up, ready to go, and we're going to Disney. So you're not gonna see it in this video because we are doing a separate Disney video. So if you wanna see that, switch over to that. They even have Hello Kitty shirts and tote bags over here. We're at the Boison's Ube Latte. What? This is the cute Hello Kitty cafe with the baguettes yesterday. Hello Kitty fans would love this place. Look at the macarons, the swag up here. They even got Pez Hello Kitty dispensers. I just had to stop by. Haven't had a coffee yet, so we got the Ube Latte from Baguette by Maison Kaiser. Sitting at the table. Little Hello Kitty Ube Latte to start the day.
Tomorrow.
Perfect, just grabbed my bags from Disney Express. Now I just gotta find the right train back to Paris. I already have my card loaded for this ride back, so all I have to do is just find the RERA, and then this time I'm riding it over to Gare de Lyon. And here it is, the RERA, right in front of Disney Village. And it's simple as that. And you're going to hop on the train on either 1 or 2 back to Paris. So there you go. 9 minutes. Got on the second deck. Probably be about a 40-minute destination. So we got off in the Albert area, the opera area, and now I gotta get on the 7. I changed my mind. Instead of going to the hotel, I'm just gonna go straight to the restaurant I'm trying to get to because it closes at 2:30 and it's around 1 o'clock right now. This was a super tall escalator. Look at that. Dang. So get this, my Google Map settings were off, so for some reason the metro was turned off as an option. So this whole trip I've been going without an option of a metro. That's why I used the bus, that's why I used the bike. And I figured it out finally. I think this might be it. All right, about an hour later from Disneyland, we're here at Plaza Monge. We're near the Pantheon. Also, Ernest Hemingway had an apartment here. We're going to a Vietnamese restaurant that's very special to me. So this place we're going to, the name of the chef is Chef K. She's from Vietnam. And the first time we tried it, we just stumbled upon it. And me and my mom and Jaycation thought it was the most unique pho we've ever had. We remember it till this day. And that was like 9 years ago when we went there. I want to go back. They're only open from 11:30 to 2:30 in the daytime, and then open at 7, but I can't make it tonight, so we had to make it for lunch. Love this pixel art of Daffy Duck. I also believe Emily's apartment in Emily in Paris is somewhere around this area too. This is a very popular square plaza to go people watching. I remember walking through here, and this is it. Just turned the corner to Mouffetard Saigon. This is the place I've been trying to get to. Mouffetard Saigon. Need some of that pho. So we got the Saigon beer. This pho looks amazing. Try out the pho. Oh, that broth. Fantastic. With the onions. And then the beef is different too. It's a little more blockier. Now that's a flavor explosion. And I also love the noodles. Oh, I'm gonna savor this. No need for hot sauce. Eat it as is. This broth is even almost like a clear broth. Tell you what, guys, whatever Chef K's family recipe is for pho, oh, it's amazing. No need for spices or anything. Simple. Definitely worth the trip over. Absolutely beasted. Yeah. So right next to Mouffetard Saigon was the Hemingway apartment. It was right here. That's where Mouffetard Saigon's was. Amazing. I'm so happy I came here. Now we're gonna go find the Emily in Paris house. Something I've never seen yet. But look at this. This is what Paris is all about. Well, guys, here it is. This is the little area where Emily always meets up with her friends, and her house is right here. Right up here. That's the door, those two huge wooden doors. And then over this way, they've shot a lot of scenes walking down the streets. And I believe, I'm not sure if that's Gabrielle's restaurant, but it might be that red awning. It might be, I'm not sure. But this for sure is Emily in Paris's apartment. So there you go, that's simple. Emily in Paris's apartment. All right, now we're gonna check out the Pantheon. And literally just around the corner is the Pantheon here in Paris. Beautiful building in this area. We're also near Luxembourg Gardens and the underground cemetery of skulls, the sewer system with the skulls in them. That's all around this area here. Well, we just got off the bus off the River Seine, and that blue and white building across the way is where WWE Monday Night Raw will take place, All-Accor Arena. And my hotel is literally next door. I don't know if it's connected, but it's literally next door. I just gotta cross the river and check in. This all worked out perfectly today. All I gotta do is get into the hotel, relax for a few hours, and I heard it's a lot easier getting into these events here in France than it is in Italy. Very interesting exterior, vertical grass. Huh. So tonight we'll be headed in here around 7. So that gives me a good 3 or 4 hours to relax and just chill out at the hotel for a bit. Well, there is the metro stop here. Tons of WWE fans already hanging out here, waiting for the arrival. And I see my hotel right there, the Ibis Styles. Actually, the closest hotel to the arena. This is the very front, and Ibis is just right there. Well, actually, the Novotel is the closest, and the Ibis is right next to it. Right, made it in. Ibis Styles. We're checked in here at Ibis Styles, which kind of reminds me of a hostel, except they're all private rooms. Bare minimum. I'm right by the elevators. I'm actually going to the grocery store right now to pick up some drinks. Maybe a water. Literally see so many WWE shirts coming out of my hotel, and that's already the entrance, so I'm chilling. I'm not even gonna go until like 7:15. I'm all wrestled out, so I just want to go in for the show. Yeah, I said it. Your boy is wrestled out. We've done Disney all day today. Okay, there it is. There's the Cocky Market. Cocky Market. It looks like cocky. €7.55 for 4 drinks. I got waters, Orangina, and a couple beers. I'm not gonna get ripped off tonight anymore. I'm done. Legit squalling right now, and this is the line to get into the arena right outside my hotel. Yeah, I'm going back in. I ain't messing with this. So the market is literally just like right there around this corner, inside a little bit. Perfect. And all the WWE people were just starting to walk into the arena. It's a little cool, but I'm gonna wait for like an hour and then go in. That way, I don't have to wait in line outside. In the meantime, I got an Orangina Rouge, which I'm pretty sure I've probably tried before. I just have forgotten. So, one's up. People were acknowledging the OTC while I was downstairs. Orangina Rouge while it's cold. Ooh, wee wee. When I was checking out, the guy was asking me a few questions and I would answer in Spanish. I'm like, si. And I'm like, oui. I keep forgetting I'm in France and not in Spain right now. He had a little laugh. He was like, what is it? Are you Spanish or French? And I was like, neither. I'm American. He was like, oh, I speak a little English. See, at least I'm trying to speak a little French. I just forget sometimes. My brain gets all jacked up and I'm like, speaking in Spanish. Walking in, got lazy, and just bringing my iPhone tonight. Okay, this arena, once you get inside, is way nicer than the one in Italy. Light years nicer. This is like a US place. It's super nice. You got an Oba and a Yeet autograph. Okay, minus the crappy entry. It's actually a really nice arena. Monday Night Raw, baby. All right, prices are about €7 for food, 15 for champagne. Okay, the prices are still pretty crazy, but the food isn't as much. L'Equipe is a very popular sporting magazine here in France. They have a museum area here, more WWE stuff, burgers. Prices aren't bad. Pulled pork, €9. Tenders are €9. Still kind of pricey. Look at this. You could sing in there like you're singing in the shower and they'll record it. All right, this defeats both Barcelona and Torino. They have PS5 stations here too. And then they also promote all their Ibis, their All-Accor hotels here too. Hella empty seats in the other end.
Les légendes sont arrivées.
I'm row one.
L'heure est venue. La runway, reconnaissez.
just finished raw here at Accor Arena. Really nice arena, I'll give them that. Food looked way better, but I'm gonna give the crowd here 7 to 10. So that makes the Torino crowd for Raw, not Clash, for Raw, the winner. Barcelona also brought it too. I think I gave Barcelona 8 to 10, and I gave the Turin crowd 9 to 10. So 4 wrestling events in 2 weeks. I'm done, but that was fun. I had a great time, and I wanted to see these cities. It was a great excuse. I got to hear the Roman Reigns. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to my hotel. Good night.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good morning, Jaycation Nation. We are here at the Ibis Styles Hotel here in the Bercy area, right next to Accor Arena. This place was pretty much, I would compare it to the Link in Las Vegas. The rooms, at least. The rooms are super standard. You don't even get lotion. You only get like shampoo and some soap. But it was a place to stay. I was able to sleep well. The bed was comfortable and there was good Wi-Fi. Now, what impressed me was downstairs. Downstairs, they have a really nice bar, a really nice courtyard area, and then their breakfast, which is included, they have a pretty nice selection. I had the quiche and a pan au chocolat with my cafe latte this morning. Didn't bring my camera because my allergies are killing me and I had to sleep a couple extra hours than planned. I was planning on going over to Arc de Triomphe, which we still are, but we're just not going to stay as long. We'll do a little shopping in the Champs-Élysées. This room was, I think it was about 170 euro for the night. I got it on super.com. It was fine. I'm on the 5th floor, decent view. Let me show you a little tour. We're not going to do the standard room tour, but this is the Bercy area. And there is the metro entrance right there in the very corner, that little teal color. And we got more of Paris peeking out. And this is the room. They had a pretty nice TV, but it's definitely very reminiscent of the Link. Kind of dark over here. And then you got the shower area and then below the ground toilet and a couple of hooks here. There is a hairdryer and you only do get the hand wash and that's about it. And it's a little weird, like foggy wall, so you could kind of see through, but not really. Honestly, this place was just fine for an event. I would stay here if I went back to Accor Arena. They do have some pricey vending machines, and this is the check-in area. But what I really do like about this place is this area. Nice bar. They even got foosball over here. And then outside is a pretty nice terrace. People smoking. And then they do have water dispensers around here. This is where breakfast was. It's actually pretty big. There's another vending machine here, and then a map of all the arrondissements of Paris. So pretty nice downstairs. All right, we're headed down to the metro. I already have my card loaded for 2 rides. So I just took this 14 to Saint-Denis. I'm trying to get to the 1 now. All right, we're taking the 1 towards La Défense over to George V. Made it to George Jasson, Champs-Élysées. Well, here we are in the beautiful Champs-Élysées, and there's the Arc de Triomphe peeking in the corner. All the shopping over here, and your boy only has an hour, but I can't really shop that much because my bag is pretty darn full. There's a huge Louis V store. It's low-key kind of cold today too. Might have to put this hoodie on that's over my waist. So there's 3 places I want to go to. I want to go to the PSG store, see if there's anything I want to grab, mainly a pair of shorts. I want to go to the Ferrari store, see if I can get Leclerc gear, and check out Nike, which is right over there. I already see the swoosh. Momcation will be mad if I don't get her this. We're getting her one of these. We're in Miniso right now. I love the Eiffel Tower Miniso wall here. Next up, it's for me, the PSG store. Oh wow, they moved. They actually moved, I think. I thought they were like further down, but that was 9 years ago. There's Nike. Oh, this is the PSG Cafe, but does it double as the store? Because just right over here, they have Ousmane Dembele. This is their Jordan gear, but no shorts, just pants. It's actually a really cool looking Nike. Of course, they got the Wembanyama gear here. Pretty sick Nike hat. Look at this. It's 120 euro. Shorts with pockets. I almost got the top, but they didn't have my size. So I settled for 1, and I can't buy too much anyways. So I'm a big PSG Jordan fashion fan. I love all the fashion of PSG. So gotta come back to Paris 9 years later and grab at least a pair of shorts. There's Ariana Grande. She's got a new album coming out soon. There's even a Zara here, but I'm not even gonna mess with it because it's always at its cheapest in Barcelona because Zara is a Spain brand. I can definitely attest that taking a bike, the best way to get around Paris. And the metro, once you figure it out, there's the Champs-Élysées. Very popular all around the world. Is on Cloud. We got my first pair. I didn't really like them, but they do have a location here in Paris, the Champs-Élysées. This is the pair that Jaydaheat bought in Tokyo. They have a vast array, but unlike Japan, there's no line. You just walk on in. Back in the day, I used to be obsessed with La Durée when they were exclusively in Paris, and this was my favorite one to go to. Love the macarons here and the boxes that they come in, but now you can even find a La Durée in the Philippines. It's not a bad thing, it's just still a nice place to go to. It's just really pricey. We have now reached the Nike, but I'm probably gonna be told not to record in there, so I'm not gonna record in there. We're now in one of these galleries. We're checking out this motor shop to see if they have the special Charles Leclerc hat. So get this, it's €1 to take a leak here, but they have a change machine here, and you have to put the coin in there, but I got lucky. Somebody walked out as I was walking in. Heck yeah, so hard to find toilets here in France, in Paris. We're here at George V. We're gonna head to Les Halles for lunch. One more nice lunch here in France. And it's also a good thing that I limited myself here at the Champs-Élysées because I would have spent more money. And I don't have any more room in my bag. All right, we got off at the Louvre. So I purposefully booked this restaurant, this bistro or brasserie, because it's right near the metro that'll take you to Orly Airport. And I have a 5:15 flight, so I reserved it for 12:15. If I have a little more time, I can go around Les Halles or just go to the airport early and get to my Barcelona flight with plenty of time. Finishing off the trip with a Chardonnay 2023 from Burgundy. We're gonna wait for the steak frites. Steak frites time. This looks fantastic. That pepper sauce is amazing. All right, so La Bourse et la Vie, that was amazing. The Anglais, the steak frites was nice and lean. Loved the pepper sauce. It went well with the fries. I smashed that. The Bordeaux Chardonnay was on point. Almost went with the creme brulee, but I think I'm gonna get some gelato and then I still have about an hour. So let's walk around Les Halles. Le Chocolat Alain Ducasse. They have ice cream over here too. I'm gonna go for that. All right, got a small cup of gelato. So this is different. Smoked stracciatella. So he was trying to tell me, he was like, it's got smokiness to it. And he gave me a sample and it was amazing. So I went with the smoked stracciatella and their pistachio, which is their most popular one. The smokiness makes it so unique, really good. And this is the pistachio. Now that's more of your classic pistachio, but it's very, very flavorful. So this was €7, but high quality gelato. Oh yeah, that pistachio. Yeet. We've now walked over to another decent fashion shopping street called Rue di Rivoli. They got the Uniqlo, Zara, JC Sports, but a bunch of other shops over here. Pretty decent spot. All right, we gotta leave for the airport now. We gotta take the 14 to Orly. It's €14. You have to get a airport ticket, so don't think that you're gonna just use your regular metro ticket. You need a special one. And there it is, number 14. It'll take at least 30 minutes to get there, so we got plenty of time. So the metro to Orly leaves every 3 minutes, so we're all good to go. Just made it to the airport d'Orly. We're leaving Vueling Terminal 1. It took about 25 minutes. It wasn't that bad, 10 stops. So they actually do give you the chance to buy the ticket here before you exit, but I already did it at the metro. All right, it's about 2:30, so 2 hours, 45 minutes till my flight. We're good. Gonna find a lounge. Gotta go to Orly 1, which is around the corner over there, and get through security. All right, 5-minute walk. We made it to Orly 1. Everything's a go. Let's go back to Barcelona to see the Pope. Well, we made it past security. I'll tell you what, get here early, because even though there's not that many people, they are slow. They make you take everything out of your bag. Now I still do have time to go to the Airport lounge here in the A gates. And there it is, the premium traveler lounge. They got pan au chocolat, sandwiches, some quiche, ratatouille, some cold cuts, and some meats. Nice, decent lounge, pretty quiet in here. I went with a leffe and some water. We'll get some food later. So I did enjoy this lounge. Got some white wine, had the leffe beer from Belgium, had some cold cuts, and a croquette monsieur, which is basically a ham and cheese sandwich. It was pretty tasty. And one final pan au chocolat. Great spot. And we're about to board our plane. Close this vlog out. Well, Jaycationers, this is a fitting end with the Bon Voyage right behind me. Great 3 days here in Paris, France. We are headed back to Barcelona. Had such a fun time in Disneyland Paris, eating all the steak frites, going shopping in the Champs-Élysées, and checking out all the hotels and just enjoying the Eiffel Tower and all the big landmarks here in Paris. It was great. After 9 years, I really am more appreciative of coming back to places that I've seen before. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the future, what other cities you'd like to see me visit, and please subscribe to Jaycation. I really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 200K subscribers in 2027 or 2028. And until the next one, au revoir, bon voyage, stay traveling. Paris. Merci beaucoup.